this is my vision of the instrument, and most of these exercises are also coming not only from myself, but somehow I like to practice the technique together with other things. You know, for me, technique is a kind of yoga. For me, it's very important when I practice the technique that I also work on the concentration, on the breathing, and such a things. And also, I don't want to do technique just to play fast. You know, this is not technique. I mean, these exercises, what I want to show you, they are very much connected also to expression and to the things which we feel when we play music. So if you will follow it, it's your choice, or if you will try, it's your choice. Or if you will forget it, it can be for somebody very very interesting. Maybe for somebody it can be not interesting. And I mean, there are so many ways how to play this beautiful instrument. So I want to say I will speak only about my vision. Yes, about the guitar, my vision. So the first, for me the guitar is very much like the bow. And the notes and the tones, they are the arrows which you shoot. So I like this. I like this picture of to see the guitar. We have just to imagine that the bow is somewhere here, and the line of the bow is there. So, and in that case, I was always thinking, actually, if we want to make the sound, to pronounce different emphases, our energy should not go this way, but go that way. Yes, and it means a lot about the left hand technique, of course, because after as well the right hand, of course. Yeah, but I would like in the first moment maybe to concentrate on the left hand and then the right hand. Yeah. So what should be the first thing? What was the first thing I would like to say is, please try to not use the energy which is going this way. And the biggest trouble for the guitarist is this thumb. Yeah, yeah. I think that everybody should discover how terrible it is if we squeeze the thumb against the finger. What is it doing with the guitar? What is it doing with the sound? You know. So if I squeeze this sound, if I don't squeeze, the sound is different. Yeah. Yeah. So I would like to say first thing, when you start to practice these exercises, try to practice without the tongue. Yeah, because instead of the tongue, we have much better things. We have the weight of our hand, and we have a biceps. We have a movement which we can very easily use by barrel. You know, we can use it very much easier when we want to pronounce the note, which should have the different dynamic design than only pa. That we can with this hand actually make. Yeah, that you can really make the crescendo on one note. This is quite important, because if we want to play, if we play the violin, it's much easier. The violin is with the weight of the stroke. Yeah, the stroke we can really create the crescendo, and the crescendo is very easy. On the guitar, it's much more difficult. If you leave it only on the right hand, it's like this. At the moment that I want to make this dynamic design, there is a little pressure of the left hand. Yeah. So this I also at the moment that we want to create the vibrato, to keep the hand like this is absolutely nonsense. Yeah. My vision of the guitar is that it's a singing instrument and not percussion instrument. Everything what we want to do, it actually should be singing. Yeah. Also the articulation and so on. So this is just the first thing. So my first advice should be, when you start to practice these exercises, try to avoid the thumb. Yeah. So the first, what for the left hand is very important, is to get the fingers in the right angle against the string. Yes, the finger is not like this because it has also effect on the quality of the sound. If I keep the finger like this, or I keep finger like that. Yes. So, and it's easy exercise if you start to practice on two strings like this. That there will be always open string under the. On the third string, and I hear immediately. You know, if you hear this is a mistake. You need to get. So this is actually a very nice exercise to start to see that if I play here, the hand is there. If I play there, it's here. And it's the best control which you can have is your ear, that you listen if the notes are clear. So let's try once. If you had a teacher at the music school who told you have to keep the finger on the string, you know, when you play the tool. But he forgot maybe to tell you that you have to relax the finger which already played. Yes. You have to empty this finger. Yeah. And again, the best control is if you listen the sound. If I keep tension in only both fingers, the sound is like this. If I check. It is like you put energy only to the note which you need to play, and you don't keep the energy. You don't split the energy on the two fingers. The finger is going up. Yeah. So this means that you need to learn to use only finger which you need. Therefore, I am using this exercise. I showed already. And now. Very lightly on the string that you get this click sound. Yeah, you can change in different positions. Practice it. Please don't leave it only on the fingers. You know, it must come always from inside. The change must come from the inside. Don't watch only the fingers that you have to switch. No, you have to realize first the note which you are going to play. Maybe try to sing first. Don't leave it only on the fingers. You know, sing the inside. Sing the note. Sing the note. See the notes. It's also very important that you feel, that you can make visualization of the notes, and then the finger will do it. The fingers are very good, really. Fingers are perfect. They are our friends, but they need to know one thing. They need to know what you want to do. Yes, they need to know. They can do everything, but you have to tell them what to do. Yeah, and actually, I think that the mechanism is not like it's coming only from your brain. You know, I think it's coming from here to your brain, and from the brain is giving the order what you have to do, what the fingers has to do. So don't leave it only on the fingers. Really, it has no sense. Always, everything in the music, it's not only in the fingers, even not in the brain. It should be also here, what you feel. Yeah? So this exercise, I should really recommend, make many different your fantasy and so on. I see. Sorry, I would like to say also something about how to about the holding the guitar. Yes. I see sometimes people keep the guitar like this. Please. Okay, if you like it, do it. But realize that at the moment that you keep the guitar too high, you need extra. Use these muscles to keep. It's much better if we try to feel that the hands can do this, like you want to hug somebody, like this. That there are circles and not like that they are actually somehow coming together, like you want to put them in this circle movements of the hands. They are very, very important at the moment that you can also do this. At the moment that you go always down or you do nothing, and very often what you do that you squeeze the thumb to keep the hands in this position, to think about it. Actually, the best or my opinion again, what the best is if the head of the guitar is approximately with to get in the line with your eyes. Yeah. Again, this is my advice. Yes. So if you do something different, just try it and think about it. If you don't like it, don't do it. If you like it, and it is something, do it. It's something for you. Yeah. So this exercise, the second exercise, to start to feel what the hands should do, is the anti-squeak exercise. We all have this. Then you play. And it's not chuckle, right? It's nobody who is not guitar player is interested in this. And it is quite easy. It is quite easy to avoid this sounds. And the moment, it's such an easy exercise. Look, you just walk on the string, and you try. So you start with the first. At the moment that you play two, just a moment before you start to do that. At the moment that you go to the second, you relax this finger. So it's still legato between two notes. We have two goals, yeah? So make no squeak, no, three goals. Make no squeak, make legato between two notes, legato, which means no gap, but it will be and also not legatissimo, because this is a very, very, very important thing, Legatissimo is if you play two notes together. Yeah, and legato is if you play only one melody line. So, and the third is that we will not listen to open string. So there must be the cooperation between left and right hand. So at the moment that I leave the fifth string where he's playing the thumb, and I play the fourth string, the thumb must go immediately back. But in the same moment when you stop, you already prepared the new note. Yeah? Now let's try and let's see how many squeaks we're going to hear. Better than to stay static, then you can get back. by playing, you have less problems with that. But most important is actually also this movement of the elbow. I need to use, you see elbow. Look only my elbow. But you know, again, I can repeat here. You can watch the hands, my hands, everything, but if you will not listen, you will not change it. The movement is actually only the result, what I want to hear. Yes, this is, yeah. So probably not only this, but if when I play these fingers, I need also my body. And 1, and 3, and 4, and 1. Now I would like to recommend you other exercise, which is very much connected to learn to play legato between two strings. You have to play no portamento, no staccato, just legato and not legatissimo. So not 1, 2. At the moment that I play 2, I relax the first finger. And then we are using where we need to use slowly this movement of our pulse. Try to feel between the notes glissando. It's like sixth string. So you never play two notes together. It's always only one finger. It's going from one to the other. This is such a wave between the notes and between the fingers. Yeah. It's very much what cello players are doing, what violin players are doing. So you need to wake up this movement. Yeah, by these exercises, try also observe other things, and it's very. It has very much to do also with the expression, especially in the old music. It's very important to pronounce always the tension more than distension. Yes, appoggiaturas and so. Yeah, when you practice this exercise, try to sing it and try to feel which of the three notes is more tense, most tense. You will probably discover that if you play this, that you need to put the emphasis, or what you have to put the tension, is the note which is the closest to the consonants. Yes, especially in the one octave, the intervals are very tense. You know, some of these intervals. You need to get the feeling also here, because it's tension which we feel here, not only in our brain, but it's more. And try at the moment that you want to do the tension. Try to use a little bit more weight of your arm on the notes which has a tension. No tension, but and now. But it's not that tense as this one, because this is already under the octave. Yeah, this is already almost sweet interval if you listen. But if you listen this, you hear it. It's very different, you know. So your hand should also react on the tension of the intervals. This is the octave, and So the note depends how you feel appoggiatura, how you want to feel, because somebody feel it just like somebody feel it like in some style, like in the Italian style, you are almost it is very important to do. There is a little crescendo, right? So what you can very beautiful pronounce and very easy pronounce just with the weight of the hand and use a little bit of muscles of this. Yeah. So try to do all possible combinations. Try to feel the glissando. I know this is different. I mean now legato. I think I concentrate on the legato because to play legato on the guitar is the most difficult. So if you need a little bit relax your hand, I recommend everybody try to play a little bit rasgados with the left hand to make the hand more strong. You know, it's like a rasgado by the right hand when you play rasgado with the right hand, it also makes your fingers strong. The left hand, it's the same effort. Left hand, not right hand, now left hand. Also, you can of course play guitar like this and practice for a while like that. It can be funny. Well, you know, I was also doing such a things to practice the tremolo with the left hand. Everything is very fine because your tongue gets more feeling when you play. The right hand, I see very often that the people are all using only tirando, or somebody use mostly only apoyando. You know, how is it actually with the apoyando and the use of the tirando? You know, when to use the apoyando, when to use the tirando? Well, I was thinking about it always, you know, but I had a period that I played only tirando, and I still missed something. Till I realized really that there is not only one tirando and not only one apoyando. That we should speak more about the colors and emphasis in the music, you know, and this is what the different attacks of the hands can make, you know. So what I should recommend you, try such an exercise. The first exercise where we will try to realize the sound effect on the different movements of the fingers in our hand. Yeah. So if I start to do first smallest movement which comes from here, what I will hear. Let's try to play staccato tirando. This is quite important because you can already now realize that by many people is happening is this. This. Yeah. Do you hear it? And it's ugly. It's ugly, especially when you go record. You know, when you make a recordings and then you hear by each note. Yeah. Yeah. So how is it possible? Well, it's very easy to say, a little bit difficult to practice. But first, you need to realize: do you want to do it, or do you want to have this sound or not? Yeah. So if you don't want to have this sound, try to avoid. How? Well, when you stop the string with the flash, not with the nail, just with the flash, without the sound of the nail. Yeah? But then realize other thing, that each note, the quality of the sound depends on the overtone which you make. Yeah? To realize the overtone, nothing is better than to sing the overtone. Then you start to realize the overtones much better than if you Just keep, what is the overtone? What is the overtone? Just simple, try to sing the note. For instance, now E, like you want to say E. And go in O. From your vision of the tone, which tone you want to play. So it's very important to work also on the fantasy, on your taste for the music, to listen the sound which you like, listen the singers, which has created a beautiful sound, and imagine the sound of the instruments. Yeah, imagine the character of the singers, then search for it. So when I play only from the finger, I have this. But look, if I try to use, like here I was using, use the pulse, because it's also, I can move the hand from this. What is it doing? So if I play apoyando, just from the finger, and how is it if I play from the pulse? There is first different movement. I can also use this movement for tirando. And you have again other colors. Okay, which part of my hand I can use afterwards? Elbow. When I use, okay, if I use the movement from. So I play this melody just with my finger. Listen. There is coming also dynamic inside, right? But I can also make very beautiful tirando only coming from the big movement of the. The last, I think, what you should realize is the movement from the shoulder. First there, then here, again, the most important is the color. The color and the overtones. It starts with the realize of the overtones. To sing the overtones is quite good thing. It opens your ear very well to understand the sound, the beauty of the sound, and the richness of the overtones. Yeah. So back to the right hand. Yeah. So we had such things that I would like now to start to work on the independence of the fingers. Yeah. The Scott Tennant as Carl Levaro, they are using nice exercises such as jumping over the. Yeah. So first practice this like that. Afterwards, I think if you did already, if not, do it. It's very important. It's very important. These exercises are fantastic. But afterwards, try to combine them with this sound. Because you need to learn that only one finger is tense, the other ones are distant, they are relaxed. That you use the 3 and 4, you need also hold of your arm. Yeah. Of course, other variation can be the 2 notes together. This. Because now we will try to practice the legato between the open strings, on the open strings. Legato, not legato, legato on the open strings. So it's very easy. You will still repeat P-I-M-A, P-I-M-A. But in the way that there will be always 3 fingers on the string. There will be never 4 fingers together. So at the moment that I play P and I play I stop the previous one. And the other fingers are gone. It's only rasgado, but any case, add the little finger. First only like little finger and A. Try to practice some tremolo, not with the eye, but with these 3 fingers. It makes this part of your hand feel much more comfortable. Last few exercises, yeah. So, at the moment that you want to practice the barre, especially for the barre, because barre is a big problem for everyone. And to avoid this, we need to learn to be selective with the barre. You know, don't push immediately the first finger on the notes which you don't need. You need to keep the finger relaxed as possible. So look, if I play, again I use this movement, this sound, slowly. And try to put point of balance of the hand only on the string when you play. So don't push here when you play on the first string, yeah? Feel where is the string coming to your foot. Yeah, and now we will try to continue and just keep one finger, one note. And now this one. Let's try to play legato with the finger. Only these two strings, 4 and suddenly you will discover that actually there is, if you start to change the vision of the body that you use, that you are really selective in the places, it will be much easier to play ballet. Other very nice exercise to practice ballet is to practice the hanging ballet. The way how to practice is you fix the finger in one point on the first string, for instance. Without the right hand, just with the movement from your shoulder and without the movement of your finger. Yes, so it will go like this. You need to fix the whole hand like it's one finger and then bounce, bounce, and 1 and 2, 1, 2, 1. The second, you do it exactly wrong. No. You do it right, but with this small movement. You do it only with the movement of the. Is that two different movements? Or you make the note from here or from this. This movement can give you a fantastic emphasis in your playing. You know, because sometimes you want to make the. So you do it with both hands, like we do. You know, this can give you wonderful possibility to play some scales. When I play it slow. The lobos, you know, that is 1 and relax. And 1. So this is a combination of the big and small movements which you can really Also, this movement is fine at the moment that you want to you do this. So a colleague always tends the bow. If he wants to make this, that the music happens between the notes. Between the notes. This is Miles Davis who said that. It's between the notes. Between the notes happens the music. The space between the notes must be full of the music. And the music is always the dynamic. The music is the articulation. Oh, I forgot one important thing about the articulation. About the articulation. You know, try to practice the notes in such a way. It can happen. It can be only in 4 notes like this. You know, that you play first note short staccato, but you articulate with the left hand like on the piano. Yeah, and long note connect with the next one legato. Articulated short note, it should be not only played by right hand, it should be by both hands. And what is very beautiful, if you can reach that that the one voice, special bass, and in Baroque music, for instance, it's very important that the bass is shortened, you know, in order to give. That the one voice is going legato, one voice is going. So it's fine, for instance, to was not me. One voice is getting legato, tenuto, the one voice is getting staccato. It's also in many, I don't know, you have this and now melody. The accompaniment is it's very strange, but you have actually to practice it also with this exercise. So accompaniment you play twice. And melody only once. But the thing is, try to practice, for instance, when you practice the triola, yeah, the scales like this. I hope you practice it because it's quite good actually. The one voice, twice, articulate, then change it. But the start again, yeah, this was just the start. Is just start to practice repeating the notes. this effect that at the moment that you lift the finger of the left hand is leaving the string, the right hand is immediately and try to do the other voice. Okay, the last, absolutely last, it's a little bit crazy, but that's my favorite exercise. This, try this, it's for the independence, very nice. So the first finger is doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Second finger. And the best is if you can do it without the right hand, you know, that you complete. You do one big movement and small movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, you can make variations like jumping also. I really think it's good when you study guitar instrument. Make 40 minutes a day just for the technique, you know, for this gymnastic. Breathe, sing, relax. Great. Okay, thank you.